Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to Bravo's Scariest Movie Moments Challenge. Now, this is the segment I'm doing with my good buddy, Joe the Horror Man, where we're going to look at all 143 of Bravo's scariest movie moments spread out over three specials. We're going to tell you the moment, whether we agree or disagree. If we disagree, we'll give one of our own and a few along the way. Today, we're going to be talking about Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Now, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer is a 1986 film, and it comes in at number 2 on the third list of even scarier movie moments. And the part that they depict is the videotape attack scene. Now, I had to go back and forth with this one, but ultimately I had to go back to when I first saw this film, and I'll explain in a little bit. But I'm going to agree with them. There is a line that comes out of Otis's mouth that completely blew me away when I was younger, because I saw this when it first came out on videotape. And the line he states is, "I want to watch it again." And that just kind of, it floored me. Not the way he said, maybe it is the way he said it, but first of all, you ask yourself, who could do something like this? And then to watch it again, it's kind of sickening. That was what always got me the first time I watched it. This is a very uncomfortable movie. Some other scenes that kind of almost made it are, of course, when anytime Otis tries to um, have sex with his sister. I'm just going to say it. That is uncomfortable and um, very, very uncomfortable. And of course, the very end, which I'm not going to spoil, um, when you find out exactly what he is capable of. Henry. Henry is a fantastic film. And like I was starting to say earlier, I was obsessed with this film when I read about it in Fangoria. It was either Fangoria or one of the other horror magazines when I was younger. Because this sounded right up my alley, the way they were describing it, being a serial killer film that felt real. And it does. And once again, I know I said this in the Emily Rose video, but Michael Rooker not only deserved a nod, but he deserved to win an Oscar for his performance. It is so chilling and so creepy that without him, this film does not work. So, I also found something out interesting about this film. Actually, the same day Joe and I watched it. There was this hair metal band in the early 90s called Enough's Enough. And it was based off of the last name of the bass player, Chip Zanoff. And that's why they called it Enough's Enough. So apparently the director, John Naughton, uh, went in a club and saw them play before they got signed. Because this was in 85. They didn't get signed until the late 80s. He liked them so much, he wanted them to do a song on the soundtrack. And the song ended up being Finger on It, or Fingers on It, something like that. And you can see this part when he's talking to Becky and Otis in the kitchen. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I listened for it this time and had no idea that that was them, but once you kind of hear it, it is a little hard to hear, but if you're familiar with the band and the lead singer, Donnie V, um, you can hear his voice. He's got an unmistakable nasally voice. So But anyway, what is your favorite movie moment from Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer? Definitely comment below and let us know. And don't forget to check out Joe's video for Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. Remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time, peace.